Season 3, Episode 5 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. There's a few impressions I had. So right before I watched the episode, I did a short about how I predict Captain Battel is now a hybrid, a Gorn human hybrid, and that that she would be the ancestor of the Gorn that fights Captain Kirk in the original series. And and also another and it was not super confirmed, but she's definitely a hybrid now, because she still has like symptoms, like she was having a headache when she went into to see Dr. Mbenga, where Gamble's body was there, that was possessed by the ancient evil spirit. Because right away when she sees Nurse Gamble, or what's his body, because his brain was dead, so it was not him. But I guess his body was still alive, even though he was brain dead. So in any case, they recognized each other and they started fighting. And also Spock saw one of the vessels that came up to him, and then when he looked at it through that goggle that he picked up from the corpse, like the grave robber corpse, he saw like a Gorn screaming at him. So Gorns must be an ancient species that ancient temple had captured when it was shifting through time and space, I suppose. Okay, moving on to the Bechdel test. Hello. So the Bechdel test, I should have copied the definition, but basically it's a test to see if in any film or TV show, if there are two women and then they talk to each other, and if they talk to each other, if the topic is about a man, then it fails the Bechdel test. But then it had, so episode 5 had a scene, multiple scenes between Nurse Chapel and Lieutenant La'an. And Nurse Chapel starts to talk to La'an about Spock, to ask him about what he might feel about her new love interest and how the two men would interact. But then Lan was like, she stopped her right away and she was like, let's not do this. If you want to know what Spock feels about your new love interest, you should talk to him about it. And that was pretty cool. A pretty cool scene. Because, yeah, because usually when it, also in real life, when women are like talking to you about a man or like a love interest, then it kind of like you're only interacting about men, I suppose, and that's not the best use of time. And yeah, so it's easy to get trapped into this like only interacting with other women about, you know, to talk about their crushes or their romantic interests. So yeah, it was nice how they handled it. And near the end of the episode, La'an holds Nurse Chapel's hand because she was about to step into what appeared to be a void. But I think she gets courage when La'an holds her hand. And then they like walk out of the tomb slash prison slash palace of the ancient civilization. So yeah, I think those are. Oh, and also Scotty captures the spirit from Dr. Gamble's body when Pelia shoots Nurse Gamble's, like, she kills him, and then the spirit comes out, and then it was in engineering. He captures the spirit, and he's like, okay, I sent the spirit into nothing. And then I was discussing it with my husband, and he said that it's trapped in the buffer, which equals nothing. So basically, whenever people and things are being transported through the transporter buffer, they are transporting through nothingness and being reformed into like the new place they go to. So yeah, that spirit is in the ship, because like the screen in sick bay had like it changed, and then there was like some ancient writing on it. So yeah, there's traces of the ancient spirit in the Enterprise. What else? Yeah. Oh, and also poor security officers. 2 of them died. One of them because he believed when Nurse Gamble said something about his mom, and then he came over, and then Nurse Gamble like snapped his neck through the security thingy. Yeah, so there's the whole like, you know, loss of life without any without much crying about it, I suppose. Yeah. So that part was sad. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Bye.